What's up everyone, it's Mike Sherrard, and in 2018 I was recognized as one of the top 30 realtors on social media. But the exciting thing is that a year and a half ago when I got my license, I didn't actually have social media accounts. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys the 5 Instagram tips I use to go from 0 to getting recognized and all things that you can do too. Let's check it out. Alright everyone, so as mentioned, my name is Mike Sherrard, better known on social media as the Purple Realtor, and this year recognized by Property Spark as one of the top 30 realtors on social media in the world, just behind the cast of $1 Million Listing. But as mentioned in the intro, I didn't actually have an Instagram account before I got licensed, so I learned all of this myself from day one, from scratch, and I'm going to share with you guys the 5 things I did in order to stand out and start getting recognized and use social media to level up my business. So these are 5 things I truly recommend every single person to do with their social media, mainly Instagram. The first thing is having a balance between business and personal. What people fail to understand is the fact that in real estate, it's yes, potentially a transactional business, but it's actually a person-to-person business. And in doing so, you actually need to create an image of what you were like to work with. And that doesn't come by doing these photos of interiors all the time. It comes by way of explaining and showing people what you were like as a person and why they would be a good fit to work with you. So I usually recommend doing an 80-20% split between personal, 80-20 business, because that way they are going to see your business side of sold listings and they know that you're doing well and they know that you're actually getting good results. But in the 80%, that's where they're going to start building a relationship with you and getting to like, know, and trust, which is the biggest criteria for millennials when deciding who they're going to work with. So as you start putting your stories and things like that and showing your lifestyle, that's when you're going to start building these online follower relationships so that when people meet you, they actually feel like they know you, and that makes it so much easier because it goes from being a sales pitch to actually a consultation with someone who already knows they want to work with you. The next thing in terms of the personal versus business side is showing transparency. Many people in sales and in business and entrepreneurship in general actually only show the good times. But many people are starting to see past that and see that that's not all it's cracked to be, and that's not what actually happened. So what I started realizing is that when I began to show people what it's like to work with me and showing when things go wrong and when things go right, people began to get the feeling that it's real and that I am being true to them, showing the ups and the downs. And that went over so well because even though you might be nervous to show when a deal falls through or when something doesn't go well, people love it because it makes you relatable and it doesn't make it seem like you're in this fantasy dream world. And that ultimately will give you more credibility with people because they know you're being honest and authentic. The next tip, and this is one of the best that I can recommend, is stock up on professional content. We're all busy. We all have crazy lives with this real estate business and don't always have time to get the perfect picture. But if you're able to do photo shoots and maybe get 50 to 100 professionally taken photos and backlog them so that when you're having a crazy day and you don't have the time to get that right photo, you can just pull it from a folder. That makes sure that you have great content to put out on a consistent basis, but you're not struggling and stressing over it. I used to do that when I first got into real estate, and I still do it to this day, where I'll do photo shoots about once every couple months, and I'll stock up on photos so that I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna post next. If I'm going through a crazy day, I always have something that's professional and fits with my personal brand to post on a consistent basis. And in doing so, you start using Instagram as a tool, not a toy. I have to stress that. You don't want to find yourself scrolling through on the endless rabbit hole of Instagram. You want to use it as a business tool for lead generation and personal branding. So have professional content stored away, post it when need be, but stock up by using professional photo shoots where you can curate a large backlog of photos, and that will take a lot of stress off trying to worry about what you're going to post next. The next thing I truly recommend, and this has helped me so much in my business, is collaborate with local influencers. This is where you find people in your business from different walks of life, different industries. Maybe they're apparel owners or they own a local coffee shop. Anyone in your city that has a strong social media presence, partner with them. Reach out, find a way for you guys to collaborate, because what you're gonna start realizing is that if you do a video or take a photo or write a blog in collaboration with them, you're able to then tap in to their network, which is amazing because their network obviously likes, knows, and trusts that influencer. And if you are able to do a video with them by way of association, their audience is going to have more trust in you from day one because of your relationship with that person. The most amazing thing is you know that these influencers are very well connected in their space and the local community. So by partnering with them and starting to do some content with these other people, you're gonna start noticing your network growing, you're gonna get recognized more, and you're gonna start building up this local following where people are gonna start knowing you in your space, which is also gonna start generating leads for you and help grow your personal brand. The last tip I'm going to leave with you guys is so important. It's being consistent, not just with when you're posting, but what you're posting as well. Find a time that makes it easy for you. For me, I do it at 7 in the morning or 9 in the morning, depending on the day. I post the same time every day, and then I let it go. So I'm not using it throughout the day. I make my posts, it's tactical, it's purposeful, and then I move on. Again, use it as a tool, but also be consistent with the content. You wanna make sure it's professional and gives you the optics of what you're trying to be perceived as. You don't wanna post one photo that looks like it's taken with an iPhone 4, and the next photo looks like it was professionally taken. You wanna clean up your profile and give it the quality that it deserves. Make sure that it's a proper representation of you so that when someone comes across your page and looks at it, they're happy with the consistency and they want to see more, so they're going to turn into a follower and want to know a little bit more about your journey and how you're working in your space as a realtor. So there you have it, guys. There's my 5 biggest tips on increasing your activity on your Instagram channel and using it to build your business in real estate. The first thing is a balance between business and personal. The next thing is be transparent and evoke some emotion. Next is stock up on professional content so that you're not stressing over what you're gonna post. The fourth thing is collaborating with local influencers so you can leverage their audience and their network to boost yours and gain trust with more local authorities. And the fifth and final and most important thing is be consistent, not only with when you're posting, but with what you are posting. Please make sure you smash that like button, guys. Comment below if you have any questions, and please subscribe. I appreciate it as always, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.